Welcome back, Neilville Foodies, and we are here with another video. Thanks to the suggestion of Janice Carey. Thank you, Janice. I decided to do the chicken Parmesan. For my ingredients, of course, I have chicken breast. I'm not going to make my own sauce. It's just, I could, but why when you could just buy it already made? And when I do make my own sauce, I always use two different brands of spaghetti sauce just to give it a different flavor. And I also add a lot of my own ingredients to spice it up. So for my seasonings to go with that spaghetti sauce, I have adobo seasoning, my garlic powder, my Italian seasoning, my roasted garlic and herbs, my oregano. I'm also going to add some Slap Your Mama seasonings to that. We also have, for when we do our chicken, our breadcrumbs. We have our House Autry chicken seasoned breading mix. We have our Parmesan. I'm also going to put a little sugar in my tomato sauce, not to get it sweet, but to take out some of the acidity in the sauce when you make it. We have our eggs. We have our mozzarella. We have our thin spaghetti, because I'm going to put it on top of spaghetti. And I think, of course, I've already said our chicken breast. So just kind of stay tuned. We're going to get started. See you guys in a sec. Okay, guys. So the first thing we want to do when starting our chicken Parmesan is, either if you're making your sauce or whether you're using canned sauces, you want to go ahead and get that started and get that simmering. And so we're going to add both of our sauces that we have. For me, when I use canned sauces, I kind of like to jazz mine up with my own spices. So I have a little bit of Slap Your Mama. That was Italian seasoning, but I'm going to add more because that wasn't much in that one. Going to add oregano. And guys, I say about a tablespoon of each one of these, just depending on how much sauce you're making. I have my roasted garlic and herb. A little bit of garlic powder. I think I'm going to add minced garlic to this also. A little bit of adobo seasoning. We'll do about a good tablespoon of minced garlic. And I do want to add some onions to this. I didn't chop any onions, but I do have frozen chopped onions that I want to add to this. Let's get this mixed around. And we have this on a simmer, a medium to low simmer. I do want to add about a 1/4 cup of sugar to this. Not to make it sweet, but to kind of balance out the flavor. And to get rid of some of that acidic taste that's in the cans when they can the tomatoes. So guys, we're going to let this simmer while we work on our chicken. We'll be right back. All right, you guys. So before we get ready to season our chicken, if you notice, this is a pretty thick chicken breast piece that we have here. So what we want to do, we want to cut that in half. So we're going to take our knife, go directly in the middle, and try not to move. And there you have your chicken pieces in half. Let me cut this other one. We'll be right back and be ready to season our chicken. Okay, guys, so we have our chicken sliced and cut up in two, and we're going to go ahead and get both sides seasoned. And to season our chicken, I'm going to use salt, pepper, garlic powder. You can never have too much garlic powder or garlic period in an Italian dinner. So add a little more garlic to our chicken. And I like a little spice, so I'm gonna add a little bit of Slap Yo Mama. And guys, what we're going to do now, we're going to get our station ready with our breadcrumbs, our eggs, and our flour so we can get ready to prep our chicken to be fried, and we'll be right back. So now that we have our chicken seasoned, and we got it setting over here in this pan, this is our breading station. And in this first plate, you have the Autry House chicken flour that's already seasoned, so we're not adding anything. Plus our chicken is seasoned real good, so you don't need to add anything anyway. We have 2 eggs, and we have breadcrumbs, just some cheap little breadcrumbs. And what I'm going to do with these breadcrumbs is actually add about 1/4 of Parmesan cheese, and just kind of get that mixed in with these breadcrumbs. Break that all up. So, here's what we do. We take our chicken, put it in the flour. Flour it real good on both sides, lightly. Then after we flour it, we put it in our egg mixture. Get it coated real good on both sides. Allow the excess to drip off. Then we put it in our breading. And it gets a little messy, guys, but I promise you, it's worth it. Then we put it to the side and finish up. Flour, egg, let it drain, breading mixture. You guys, we're going to finish getting this breaded, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've completed breading up all our chicken. We're getting ready to go over to the stove and get it fried up, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so the first thing we want to do when frying our chicken is add about a couple of tablespoons of oil just to coat the bottom of the pan. And I'm using extra virgin olive oil. All right, you guys, so we're gonna add our chicken. And we have our skillet on a medium-high heat. And we're going to allow our chicken to cook about 5 minutes on each side. When the first side browns, we'll be back to turn it over. Okay, you guys, so we have turned our chicken over. And basically what we want to do with our chicken is let it get a crust and let it get brown. We're really going to finish cooking it actually in the oven when we put the sauce and the cheese on. So about 5 minutes on each side. Once I've finished browning all my chicken, my 4 pieces of chicken, we'll be right back to show you what we do when we put it in the oven. Okay, you all, so this is our spaghetti sauce that we did earlier. We finished cooking our chicken. So what we want to do is just kind of take a spoonful and put it at the bottom of the pan. It doesn't have to be a lot. And then we're going to place our chicken right on top. So we have sauce at the bottom. We placed our chicken on top. Okay, guys, so we got our sauce in the bottom. We have our chicken. And I didn't put a lot of sauce in the bottom because I have my spaghetti done. I did my salted water, cooked my spaghetti. It's al dente. So we're going to be using the sauce under it anyway to put on top of the spaghetti. So what you want to do now is put sauce over each piece of chicken. Then you're going to take your mozzarella cheese. Put it over each one. And so we're going to add a little bit more Parmesan to our mozzarella. And guys, now we're just going to stick this in the oven for about 15 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, guys, so we are finished with our chicken Parmesan. It turned out really good. I did sneak and taste a little piece. It's fine. All the flavors, the seasonings, you can taste everything in the breading. I just love the different layers of flavor that is happening in this. We're going to get this plated up, take a picture, and put it at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Make sure that if there's something on here you like, please share it on your page and tell your friends to subscribe. We want to get our community up. So thank you once again, Neilville Foodies, for tuning in. Be blessed, be safe, and remember that you are more than a conqueror through Christ Jesus. Have a good day.